also be taking you outside right now. We're looking from our Snow Summit camera. We've got a little hazy sunshine out there. That marine layer is going to weaken. We'll see only some coastal low clouds, but it's going to get warmer inland. The details coming up. Most of us really enjoyed the weekend weather. It was relatively mild, but get ready for a big warm up because things are going to change. Right now, let's go ahead and take a live look. Quite as thick as they were today, and in fact, they're not going to make it as far inland either. Right now, we're still looking at 82 degrees in Van Nuys, 75 for downtown Los Angeles, mid to upper 80s if you're in the Inland Empire. Chino, 85, 86 in Ontario, and 89 for Riverside, and still 107 for the Palm Springs area. So again, still pretty hot. Overnight lows, again, we're going to see those coastal clouds really just stay along the coast. They're not going to extend that far inland today. Maybe a little bit, but not quite as thick as they were today. 65 degrees will be the overnight low in Newhall, 58 in Simi Valley. Along the coast, we're looking at low 60s. A little bit warmer as you head, cooler, excuse me, as you head towards the Ojai Valley at 56. 63 in Burbank, likewise in El Monte, Anaheim, Newport Beach, and even Irvine, all in the low 60s. Hesperia, 66 degrees for you. Taking a quick look at the 7-day forecast, and we drop it back to 89 by Saturday. And that's a look at the 7-day forecast. Glenn, back to you.
All right, Vera.
And I'm meteorologist Vera Jimenez. Outside, we have mostly clear skies. It's still going to be mild tomorrow, but get ready because temperatures are really going to warm up. The details coming up.
And it was a little gloomy yesterday, though, wasn't it?
It was a little bit gloomy, especially along the coast, and it kind of stayed gray for much of the afternoon along the beaches. But inland, I had some friends from Santa Clarita say, man, it was hot there, and it's going to continue to get hotter. You know who else was going to Ape this weekend? I saw Planet of the Apes. I loved it, and I loved the original with Charlton Heston. That's one of my favorite movies. So I really enjoyed it. So I'm glad it's sitting there. Today, we reached a high of 82 degrees over downtown Los Angeles, pretty close to the average. That's actually the closest it's been in I can't even remember how long. And it's going to continue to get warmer. We're actually going to see temperatures rise above average, believe it or not. Right now, we're looking at 75 degrees over downtown Los Angeles, 88 if you're in Riverside, 86 along the coast in Oxnard, and 82 in Van Nuys. Tonight, we are going to see the return of the marine layer, but we're actually making a transition into warmer weather. Here's that trough of low pressure that's going to move north, and that's going to give room for this ridge of high pressure to expand into our area. With that, we're going to see some of this southeasterly flow. So along the mountains, we could see a few clouds, but the biggest impact we're going to see is a less marine layer and, of course, warmer temperatures into the triple digits for many of our areas, believe it or not. Inland Empire, close to the triple digits. San Fernando Valley, definitely for you. Here's that marine layer. Did you see how little marine layer there was? Almost non-existent tomorrow, or it's going to be confined mostly to the beaches. It's going to dissipate rather quickly, and then we're going to have nothing but sunshine. Talking about the highs for tomorrow, take a look at how many areas are going to be in the 90s and even into the triple digits, and it's just going to continue. San Gabriel Valley, we're looking at upper 90s tomorrow. We could see some clouds in the morning, but they'll dissipate rather quickly, and then it's going to be nothing but beautiful sunshine. And then take a look at that. We're going to see 3 days of triple digits. On Saturday, we're going to see the return of the trough out of the Pacific Northwest, and that's why those temperatures are going to come down. We'll see some relatively mild temperatures on Tuesday, but then by Wednesday and Thursday, we start to increase those temperatures share to 76 degrees. We're going to see that little pattern of low clouds in the morning, but again, they'll dissipate much, much faster. And then by the weekend, we're going to be back to the average 72 degrees, cloudy in the morning, but sunny by the afternoon. And that's what it's going to feel like. Cher, back to you for now.
All right, we'll
going pretty good. In fact, you want to know what? Exactly what Glenn said is what I was thinking about. It's comfortable outside. It feels nice. Looking to over LAX, take a look. Not a heck of a whole lot of marine layer. That's going to roll in a little bit later on tonight. And here's why it's going to get warmer. We've got a ridge of high pressure that's going to start building out of the southeast. And as it does, it's going to shrink that marine layer. We're going to see less cloud cover, and those temperatures are going to increase because of that sinking air associated with the ridge of high pressure. We're also going to feel a little bit muggy as well because we're going to tap into some of that southeasterly moisture that's going to flood into the area. By Thursday, that's going to be the hottest day of the week. And in fact, go ahead and take a look at some of the temperatures. Santa Barbara, that's going to be 78 degrees by Thursday. Los Angeles, we're looking at 90 degrees, mid-80s in parts of Orange County, upper 90s for much of the Inland Empire. And if we're going to be heading out towards Palm Springs, we're looking at almost 110 degrees. Thursday will be the warmest day of the week. We're going to see some clouds over the mountains. But other than that, we're going to have lots of sunshine, but things will start to cool down over the weekend. And then early next week, they're going to warm up again. We'll have your 7-day forecast coming up in just a little bit. Glenn, we're going to send it back to you for now.
All right, we'll see you.
UFO, right?
I love these UFO clouds. I can't get enough of them. This is a lenticular cloud. Let's to average. We're supposed to be 84 degrees. We weren't quite at 84, but you know what? At 82, who's going to complain? Certainly not me. I'm grateful for those close to average temperatures because it feels good. It feels normal. 67 degrees right now over downtown Los Angeles. 74 if you're in Riverside, Oxnard. 64 for you and Van Nuys, 70 degrees. Highs for tomorrow are going to start to warm up, and we are going to see those temperatures increase as we get closer towards the end of the week. Tomorrow, take a look at Ojai, 97 degrees, 92 if you're in Simi Valley, triple digits for Newhall, Lancaster, and Palmdale, and they're just going to continue to increase. 88 in El Monte and Burbank, 84 over Hollywood, 86 in Anaheim, 90 in Pomona, and as we head out towards Palm Springs, we're looking at triple digit plus 95 in Hesperia. As we take a peek at the 7-day forecast, here's what we can expect. We are still going to see a few low clouds along the coast, but they're going to be mostly confined to the coast. Some may creep into the San Fernando Valley, but very minimal. 98 fabulous, but it'll cool down again for the weekend. All right, that's a look at your 7-day forecast. We'll be right back.